Sing over me again and I will go fuck Sharpay.
Backseat. This one's probably good.
All right. Let's get some lights. Let's get some lights. Let's get some camera. Let's get some action, baby. Ho! Ho! You already doesn't get more New York than that. The David the live stream is brought to you by kindness. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be the change you want to see in the world. Shine your light, shine it bright. Never let anybody dim your light. Let's get it. Hello, how you doing, Shal? What up, Lovicious? Baycat, Creamy, and Frank in the house today. It's the DTG stream, and we're starting off with the brain rot. I hope you're ready for the brain rot. Goliath gang, we are connected to the divine and all universal knowledge flows through us. We trust our intuition and see beyond the physical realm. We speak our truth with clarity and the world listens. We give and receive love effortlessly. Our heart is pure and open. We are powerful, confident, and our will shapes our reality. We're creative, passionate, and it flow with the universe. We're safe, grounded, and secure in our place in the universe, and we'll leave it a better place than we found it. That's a promise. Who you got winning? I just realized the Looney Tunes screen's all fucked up. Hold on. Or is that the oddly satisfying screen? Hold on, let me fix that. Ooh. Brain rot, baby. America eats so much sugar. Verdad. What up, barman? Eat Goliath, indeed. We are out here. Goliath gang. How y'all doing? Sorry I missed you yesterday. I had a busy day, bro. I went to a nice little World Cup kickoff event. Coach, thank you for subscribing with your Bezos bucks. What up? Tortsy, thank you for the 20 roses, bro. Hey, just so you know, if anybody gifts a galaxy, they get a follow back. That's just the rule on TikTok. I didn't create it. Already a 10-point lead for the Spurs, so the Knicks got them right where they want them, obviously. Can we get a clap test? Are we good? Are we lagging today, or are we good? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're good. Where's my snare? I have no snare on my headphones. Where's my snare? That's a throwback, bro. Creamy in the house, Baycat in the house, Coach in the house. Good evening, Jack. And we are back. Dobby the Galush. The Davey the Goliath stream. Shouts to Sweet Lies. What up, Rye? Good to see y'all. I came in and had an ad, realized my Bezos sub expired. Man, good to have you. Damn, ads already at the top of the stream? What the flip? That's not supposed to be how it goes. That's not supposed to be how it goes. Hey, J-Ro. Shouts to J-Ro. It's Sal's Saturday Brain Rot Sesh. We're rotting our brains today. Are you guys prescribed Jardiance? Usain Bolt is on Jardiance. You're not on Jardiance. What are you even doing? If you have polycystic kidney disease, don't take Jardiance, obviously. Knicks got this in the bag. I mean, they're down by 10. That's right where they want them. I've been good, Bradley. How you been, dog?
You know what it is?
It's a beautiful day to be alive. I missed you guys yesterday. Like I said, I was at a World Cup kickoff event. That was a lot of fun. What are you watching? We're watching the NBA Finals, bro, but only on TikTok. If you're on Twitch, I'm sorry, but we're not showing the NBA Finals because I don't want to get another copyright strike. If you're on YouTube, I'm definitely not watching the finals because I don't want to get a copyright strike. The only one is TikTok. So if you want to watch the actual game, Go to TikTok or put it on your TV. Other than that, we're watching Looney Tunes. We're watching Italian Brain Rot. We're watching classic Vines, Subway Surfers, and oddly satisfying videos. Oddly satisfying. Appreciate you, man. What up? Oh, what up, Lincoln? I'm about to make one for them this week coming up. Oh, hell yeah, bro. I'm happy to hear that. Let's go. Did you get it through your meta rep as well, bro? My meta rep hooked it up. Big ups to Frank. Speaking of, we got multiple Franks. Big ups to the meta rep, Frank. Shouts to Lincoln, Shy and Awkward God, the OG. Don't be nervous, bro. Honestly, I was too. I was nervous at first because I was like, okay, I've never had an ad where they don't give me much creative liberty. Like, they pretty much write it all out, what you need to do. But then when I thought about it, I was like, okay, well, that means if I just do what they tell me to do, we're good. You know what I mean? So you'll be good, bro. Don't even trip. Mine came together really easily, bro. It is intense though. How much they tell you what exactly to do. You know what I mean? I feel you on that. I was definitely a little nervous as well, bro, but it was, it went by really cleanly for me. So hopefully it does for you too, bro. I look forward to seeing yours. What up, Thelonious Bunk? I love the jazz reference. Look, guys, I got another squishy thing. It's butter, but it's not butter. Big ups to Shy and Awkward Guy, bro. Lincoln, one of my first follows on TikTok back in like the pandemic era, bro. That dude's a legend. My night's going well, man. We're just watching this Knicks game. Just chilling, squeezing this butter stick. Dope shades. Thank you, man. Yeah, people ask, why do I wear these when I stream? And honestly, it's because the lights are really bright. You might be able to see them in here, the reflection. See that light? There's a light right there. Big old Elgato light, and it's hella bright, bro. I got sensitive eyes. Relaxing, the wife's been getting her hair and lashes done. We had a graduation last night, graduation last Friday. It's been a long week. Hey, a lot of events this week. I feel you, coach. Big ups to the Goliath gang. Graduation, big milestones being achieved. Very carefully, bro. I do it carefully. What up, AJ? I got Spurs taking it to 7. Whoever wins in game 7, I don't know. Maybe the Spurs, but I think the NBA is going to push this thing to 7, bro. There's just a lot more money to be made. But we'll see. I want the Knicks to win. The Knicks haven't won since 1973, so like I would love to see them win. Especially because I'm a Yankee fan, so a lot of Knicks fans are Yankee fans. But you never know, man. What up, Falcone? Oh, we got a fruit fly in this bitch. Shouts to Falcone. I've been on a Minecraft kick these past 2 days. Hey, that sounds fun. I just got FIFA 26, FC 26. So that's what I'm going to be playing probably later. We'll see. Maybe some soccer after the game. Or 2K if we get a 5. If we can get a full 5, I'll play 2K for sure. 2026 is the new 2016. Imagine a Wemby comeback. So I'm saying, man. They say only one team's ever done it, LeBron. Like, it would be perfect to see Wemby do the same thing. You know, anoint him as the next greatest of all time, in contention for at least, you know, he's going to take over as the face of the league here, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, we got a good game going. It's 13-20. It's a 7-point game. First quarter's almost over. I also wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks won it tonight, bro. You know what I mean? A little revenge for the 1999 championship. You know, we'll see. Oh, big ups to being oddly satisfying, bro. Satisfy your soul. Satisfy your goals. Oh, Maron. I'm not saying games are rigged, not at all, but the NBA would probably make like $1 billion off of game 6 and 7. I mean, let's be honest. I'm not saying it's rigged, but it is sports entertainment. You know, when people watch WWE, they say, oh, this is fake. And that's sports entertainment. But when they watch the NBA, the NFL, the MLB, they're always like, oh, this is real sports. And it is, but it's sports entertainment, which means the league is allowed to make decisions that benefit the league. You know what I mean? So like, you know, They really had a chance to go 3-1 and slip like butter. Speaking of butter, big ups to Rainier Hernandez. Are you Hispanic or Italian? I'm both. Picture light. I am half Mexican, half Italian. That's how I boil it down. The percentages aren't exactly half and half. Then again, you never know with DNA, you know, what genes you inherited from your grandparents. But yeah, I'm the Corleone Culichi, the Sicilian Sinaloan. Shouts to Rainier Hernandez. Big ups to Picture light. To the coach and players, it's real, but officials are sometimes rigged. Yeah, it's not like the World Cup. Actually, I don't know if the World Cup's the World Cup has a governing body, right? Although FIFA they say is rigged. It's not like the Olympics is what I meant to say. The Olympics, there's like governing bodies and doping and you know what I mean, like anti-doping stuff. Like the NBA, bro, it's sports entertainment. That's what it's classified as. So we'll see, Bunk. We'll see. Thank you for the follow. Big ups to everybody who hits the follow button. TikTok, we don't do brain rot all the time, only during big sporting events. I'm doing the sketch method, bro. When I saw him say that the way he first blew up was just broadcasting UFC events, I was like, okay, well then we're gonna do the sketch method, bro. Not the entire sketch method. We're doing half of the sketch method. The other half of the sketch method, more power to him, but that's not really what we're about. All love to him, though. All right, that's not funny. It's too soon. What up, Chase? Thanks for the follow, Sweet Young You. What up, Sam the Man? Just watching the game, this wouldn't be a huge comeback down 3-1 given the realities of each game. Yeah, right? Like, there's two. This could easily be a swapped 3-1 lead right now where the Knicks are down 3-1 coming back. If Wemby takes the ball up and doesn't dribble it, throw it off, what's his name? Castle's back, and he hits a jumper or something, boom, that's one win. And then you just don't blow a 30-point lead. Boom. We want the full sketch method. I'm sure you do, my friend. All right. Should I do it like a scam like that? Go sign up for my private content. My visibility got restricted on TikTok again. I don't blame them, bro. Reproduced. Yeah, I get it, TikTok. I'll hit the appeal button to be a good sport, but look what happened. We got the cyber psychosis, bro. I know. Yeah, the biggest comeback of all time, bro. So wouldn't it be crazy if the Spurs then mounted their own comeback? You couldn't write a better series, man. Gotta take that NBA money. They aren't having it, right? It's fine. It still puts us in front of a lot of people, man. So even if we get restricted, it is what it is. No sketch method. What am I even doing here this whole time? Okay, my bad. What up, Chase? We shouldn't do an OF scam. Went to bed thinking the Spurs won just to find them shit in the bucket. Right, groupie? That was ridiculous. And I was calling it. We were doing this during that game, and I said, man, a lot of time left. That's a lot of basketball to be played. All right, you can't just sample Pink Floyd, bro. You can't just sample Pink Floyd, bro. I'm sorry. You can, but I know that man isn't paying Pink Floyd for that sample. Dude thinks he's slick. Oh, it's the NBA advertising for their script writers. That's my dream job, right? Basically like playing a My NBA. You know how in My NBA you go in and you do force wins to kind of make it a better series? That's basically all people are contending that might be the situation with the NBA, but doesn't mean it is. Oh, Maron. ET phone home. You guys see Disclosure Day? I've had people say it was really bad, bro. And then I've had other people say they liked it, so maybe it's good, you know? What up, Willie Party? Think with draft odds and lottery positions, freeze some envelopes. Was Sketch scamming? I thought he was just doing gay shit. People would hate on him. Yeah, well, that's why I was joking. I said the other, because Sketch, he said he blew up on TikTok by pirating content. And that's why I said I'm doing half the sketch method. I'm not doing the other part of it. But I don't think that contributed to him blowing up. You know what I mean? No, but I was saying, I was making a joke about creating an OF and then just posting pictures of my character smiling, fully clothed. Do some scammy shit like that. Do some Kalshi ads, bro. Kalshi hit me up to do an ad and they lowballed the fuck out of me. Next day they came out with Giannis, so I literally got replaced by Giannis in that ad. Fuck Kalshi. Grilled cheese with tortillas, my new invention. I see you. It's something like that. Oh, 24-hour of Le Mans is halfway through. Whoa. Root for Team Cadillac. Okay. I don't really watch that shit, but maybe. Aaron Fox going crazy. Big board for Carl Anthony Towns. Kick out OG Anunoby. Is he going to win MVP? Is it going to be like an Andre Iguodala situation? Oh, good block, Wemby. God, he's so big, bro. It only works if you do the whole sketch method. That's probably why it doesn't work, and you're right. Skibbity, skibbity. What up, Luth? Do you follow auto racing at all? Are you the dude who was talking about Le Mans on Instagram? It is. It's Luth. Same name, multiple platforms, bro. That's called synchronicity right there. That's called good branding, bro. I don't really follow auto racing, but it's something I'd be down to get into. The Le Mans. Thank you for the follow. The cross-platform support is the meta. No gonks allowed. I agree. Only chooms. Just root for Team Cadillac. I'm down, bro. I rocks with Cadillac. That's an American vehicle. I want my dream car is an Escalade. And I feel like I will own an Escalade soon. I feel like at this point, pretty soon, my inner child is going to be super excited because I'm going to be driving one. The only question is what color. I always wanted the white one like Chad Muska and Tony Hawk Underground. You guys remember that shit? You got too much chrome, bro. Yeah, it's my Karoshi implants, brother. It's my Karoshis. But it's a beautiful day, man, and we're watching some good basketball. The World Cup started. I'm super excited about that. Like I said, I went to an event yesterday, met some cool people. A Vine OG. We're watching some classic Vines down here somewhere. Vincent Marcus, you guys know that dude? Hilarious. I'm a big fan of his. I went up, shook his hand, told him I'm a big fan. He actually followed me back. I was like, whoa, a man of the people, that Vincent Marcus. Who else did I see? Oh, fucking Jared McCain stole my seat, bro. Not literally, but figured, well, kind of, because when we got there, we went and sat in this cozy spot. I was like, this is nice. And then some dude came up with a fucking pole and, you know, the little pole and the rope. And he's like, we're going to have to get you guys to move from here in a little bit. I was like, all right. I come back like 10 minutes later, Jared McCain sitting in my fucking seat. And I posted it on my story and he saw that shit too. I don't know if he thought it was funny or not. He didn't respond, but he saw it. He saw it. All right, McCain. I like that guy though. I should have gone up and said hi to him, but he was sitting in the VIP section, bro. I wasn't trying to go up and be like, oh, hey, this was my seat. You know what I mean? Maybe I should have. Maybe I should be shameless more. But when it comes to like going up and saying hi to people, I tend to do it if I bump into them. You know what I mean? Like if I cross paths with somebody, then I'll say it. But I'm not gonna go out of my way. You know what I mean? But I had a couple people yesterday who recognized me. That felt crazy. They're like, are you Davey the Goliath? I was like, yeah. That was a cool ass event, bro. They had pretty decent food. I played pool with my girl. Played some ping pong. They had one thing like a net where you could kick a ball. And I straight made it, bro. I'm not a soccer guy. Whoa, Luth. Thank you for the 5 subs, bro. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Oh my goodness. I was over here on a tangent. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah, he made Alvarado look so small, coach. Davey needs to hire security eventually. Caddy is the way, Choom. Cadillac hasn't dropped below 10th place out of like 62 in 10 hours. Let's go, Caddy. Like I said, I'm trying to get myself a Cadillac Escalade suit. I love the content. Thank you so much, Lucan. Speaking of Calci, dudes would rather bet on who's going to fart first on Wednesday than work hard. Yeah, bro. They gamble on everything. I'm not a big gambler, bro. I stopped gambling in like 3rd or 4th grade, or maybe 5th, because I was playing Habbo Hotel. I don't know if y'all know Habbo Hotel, but I gambled away all my HC sofas, bro. I had like 100 green HC sofas. That was the standard currency. That was like the preem furniture, and I lost all of it. And I was like, all right. It was between that and then losing all my money on the 2010 NBA Finals, where the Lakers beat the Celtics. And I lost all the money I had saved up over my high school betting career. I probably should have stayed betting, bro. I'd probably be a lot more wealthy if I kept gambling, especially since sports are rigged. I digress, though. What up, Giovanni? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, bro. Go Team Cadillac, man. Follow for a while, but I just found the Twitch. Let's go. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, it's interesting how not a lot of people see your stuff, your live stream stuff. Like the algorithm doesn't push it out. You know, it pushes out my short form stuff. It doesn't tell people that I go live. So it's like, you know, you stumble upon a little niche audience here. The Goliath gang, welcome. You made a quick jump from Goober, all the way up to Gabagool real quick, bro. One of the quickest ascensions we've ever had. We have a bit of a caste system here. We gamify the audience. It goes Goob, Goobling, Goober, Goomba, Gabagool, and Goomad. And usually there's a pyramid I'll show you guys, but we're not on the source that has the pyramid. And I'm trying to copy and paste sources and shit. 99% of gamblers quit before they make it big. It's true, bro. Right before. W. Luth. Shouts to Payne's game. What up, dog? Big ups to thank you for the gifted, man. That was amazing. You're a legend. What's our sub goal at right now? 69, and we have 64. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Goliath gang hierarchy. Yes, sir. It's a caste system. It's the Goliath Society. Speaking of Goliath Society, I think that's what we're going to call our Patreon. I don't want to say it properly pronounce it because I think TikTok like takes down your live if you mention that you have a Patreon. We recently just started ours. So if you're trying to see exclusive content, don't follow it yet because I haven't posted anything on Patreon yet, but we will eventually. We're going to get there. Watch tonight be the same story of San Antonio winning big then losing. That would be crazy. I just have a feeling it's going 7, bro. The league is missing out on a lot of revenue if it doesn't go 7. But maybe they got the call from the big wigs and they're like, look, we're not trying to compete with the World Cup, brother. End this shit quick. You know what I mean? Maybe Adam Silver got a call from the big Goombas. This Mongoose episode is so good. Of what? The Looney Tunes? Mongoose episode. Closest casino to me is the Hustlers Casino. Never been though. Huh. I need to get out to Vegas. Coach said he's going to Vegas next month. I think I'm planning on doing it too, dude. See if we can cross paths out there. I wanted to do it for the summer league, but then I thought about it. The prices at the Wynn would probably be a lot higher that during the summer league than like before it, you know what I mean? Supply and demand shit. Maybe I won't stay at the Wynn. Maybe I'll go back to the Cosmo. I really like the Cosmo. I need to go and get like loyalty with one hotel. That's how they say to do it. Same with airlines. Like if you're gonna fly Delta every time or fly whatever, American, whatever, get loyalty. So I think that might be the key. Maybe I have to go to the Cosmo. I like the Cosmo a lot. I thought it was gameplay. This is 2K. What do you mean? This is gameplay. I'm playing 2K right now. What up, Jordy? Wink, 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 wink. Oh, wink, wink. Don't forget, this is a video game. I went to Vegas my 21st birthday. I was the only person in my family to leave positive. I was up 150. Yeah, that's the key, bro. As soon as you get a little positive motion, stop. You get a little money. First of all, the 2 keys to gambling, because I might gamble a little bit more. I just think it's kind of unethical to gamble when you could just be doing charity, because I'd like to virtue signal a lot. Speaking of, did you guys know that I'm virtuous? Anyway, set an amount that you're okay losing. Like, okay, I'm gonna only lose X amount, $100, $500, whatever it is. And if you lose that much, finito, no more. Okay, and then also have an amount that you say that if you make and you go up, walk away. You know, there's ways to do this shit like an adult. You know, you ain't gotta lose it all. Can I get a Giannis Antetokounmpo impression? Oh, hello, I'm Giannis Antetokounmpo, if he was Italian. You're trying to pull it off as a joke, but I know you mean it. You got a heart of gold. I appreciate you, Rue. You must show the controller. Bro, I'm literally holding it down here the whole time. Oh, you mean on screen so that they know. Okay. Oh, fuck. Look how I paused the YouTube feed. Now they know that that's the one that's on the Xbox. Oh, God. Charity is where it's at. Yeah. I need to do more charity, bro. In silence, too. I don't need to blow trumpets. All right? Like the hypocrites. You notice the modern translation of the Bible changes it to hypocrites so as not to be anti-Semitic. They still leave in the synagogue portion, though. My family used to be Jewish. And then we got threatened out of it during the Inquisition. It's big, you know, it happens. Big ups to Spaniards. Because everyone knows the best way to get somebody to follow God is with the threat of violence, right? Like, let's be honest. Nobody's more pious than a dude with a sword being pointed at him, you know? You lose the cash amount, you leave. If you make more, you stay. Yeah, but you need to have a certain amount where if you make it, you know what I mean? Like say, okay, I'm only gonna lose 500. If I go up 500, I'm done. You know what I mean? Set an amount. That way you don't just, it's like, you know, just because you're just gonna keep getting, like I've even heard some like celebrities and stuff who gamble and they're like, it's just eventually you don't even feel shit when you win. It's all a dopamine thing, bro. It's called a process addiction. It triggers the same endorphins and chemicals in your body that literally drugs do. You know, you can get addicted to anything, bro. The process addictions and there's chemical addictions. You know what I mean? And our society's big on addictions. It's a very lucrative business. When you go to Vegas, are you Legion, NCR, Mr. House, or keep Vegas for yourself? I think this time I go to Vegas, I'm gonna do the Mr. House run because I've never done that one. You know, I've never gambled more than 30. It feels dirty to me. No judgment of others, just me. But when in Rome, yeah, exactly. When in Rome. Bruno Mars is in the whole several million MGM, right? Yeah, and he's got like he's pretty much indebted there. Yeah. You chase the feeling, exactly. The story old as time, right? You listen to Alan Watts a little bit, yeah. I like Alan Watts, man. What's the one? His quote, I always butcher it, but like, it's about like yin and yang, like finding a negative in the positive. It's like I always rephrase it, but like trying to hold on to a positive feeling is in itself like a negative feeling. Whereas like accepting a negative situation in itself is a positive energy. You know, I don't know. I'm fucking it up. But you know what I mean? You can always find the silver linings, basically. My chat got modded. Double is for the weeklies. Oh, you got censored by the auto mod? Not even here 10 minutes late. You mods. I love you mods. Wait, what did he say? What did you say they got auto modded? Double is for weaklings. Bro, weaklings got censored? Coach, thank you for... Thank you. I didn't know weaklings was... Dude, Automod is soft as Charmin if Weaklings is censored, bro. Pretty sure he paid off his debts. I actually heard that too recently. Like he gambled enough and won enough where he could pay him off now. I like that, accepting the negativity. Yeah, like yin and yang. The yin and yang symbol, there's the darkness, the black, there's the white, and then there's the black in the white and the white in the black. You can always find the positive and the negative, and you can always find the negative in the positive, bro. If you have like a negative outlook on stuff, you know, it's like, yeah, it's a beautiful day and it's sunny, but now I might get sunburned. You know what I mean? I used to be kind of like that, a pessimist as a child. I would always describe it as like, oh, I'm just being a realist, you know, petulant ass teenager. Just like, yeah, but yeah. It's like, then I got old and I was like, okay, never mind. That's kind of lame. That's like the lamest way to be. You're always hoping for a positive outlook. When bad things happen, it'll be harder to accept. Yeah, kind of like, yeah, your perception shapes your reality, bro. Like, I don't like to go into movies with any sort of preconceived notions. Because expectations are the thief of joy, or one of the thieves of joy. Obviously, there's several thieves of joy, but like going into a movie with no expectations, you leave yourself room to enjoy it, or a game or anything. Going in expecting it to be great, you leave yourself room to be disappointed if it doesn't live up to your hopes. Going in expecting it to be bad, you're going to see more negative stuff that jumps out to you because you're looking for bad stuff. So yeah, kind of goes back to the whole like thing about just trying to be a positive person and have a positive outlook in life. Easier said than done when, you know, we're living in a dystopian capitalistic hellscape, but you know, you can still do your best, bro. And that's all we can do is take it one day at a time, one breath at a time. I digest. I coach basketball. I've done this so long. I get so little joy from winning. Yeah, right. At a certain point, it's not about the wins or losses. It's just about the journey. Do you believe that one Vegas YouTuber? Which one? The one that goes to the tunnels? Mickey Mace, I think is his name. Oh, what was his, what's his theory? You realize, damn, I was edgy. Yeah, I was just, I had a bit of a negative outlook on life. I was kind of shaped by folks around me. I had some negative people who helped raise me, who I love dearly. They were also great people. You know, they were just wounded children at the end of the day. That's anybody who's like a negative, who's predominantly kind of a negative person energetically, like they just are wounded children. If you look at it that way, you leave yourself room to be empathetic. All right, we're gonna take a quick ad break. I'm not trying to wax philosophic or wax any of it. We take an ad break every 30 minutes, okay? Thanks to the homie Luth. There's gonna be 5 people who don't have to watch these ads, all right? You're not my dad.
You're not my dad.
We'll be right back. There you got, if anything, life loves throwing us through a loop. Yeah, challenges in life and like struggles are good things. You can that's the silver lining you can find. Like it's teaching you something. Any negative situation, you can learn something about yourself, learn something about the world. You know, the one I've been working on lately is trying not to let anybody else's mood impact my mood. That's I think one of the bigger skills that I'm still working on. I'm still human, but just not letting things impact your mood, bro. You know, maintaining a good vibe, even if things aren't great, because you control your reality instead of letting others. If you let somebody piss you off, if I get some dude coming in my DMs saying I'm garbage of a person, and then I let that impact me, I'm literally letting them make me feel the way that they feel about themselves. Because, you know, anybody who does stuff like that is just projecting their own pain onto others. But then I'm letting them dictate, I'm giving away my power. So I've been thinking about that. Speaking of, I got a DM today by a British guy that was hilarious. I did respond, but I was pretty much joking, but he ended up blocking me, bro. He said, let me actually read this shit. It cracked me the fuck up, and I want to share it, but I'm like, let's not put negativity out there because people might think I'm serious. But this man, he wrote me, he said, I'd love to see you visit the UK and try your shit attempt of an accent to our people. You get slapped the fuck up. I said, I'd like to see you try, Pipsqueak. I said, you're too timid to have a public profile, let alone slap a 6'9", 350-pound American machine. He blocked me. So, you know, I took that one. I was joking. I was just taking the piss, and he fucking blocked me. He's like, oh, shit, fuck, never mind. All right. You know, you never know what he's going through, though, man. Maybe he just had a bad situation. So I hope I didn't scare him. I was just trying to be silly. Sometimes you'll have people come in and leave hate comments, and this has happened a lot of times in our streams, and like people will come in negative, and then they'll be like, oh, wait a minute, this community and these people are actually chill as hell, and I maybe just misread one of his videos. I saw it on Facebook the other day. This lady was like, he was just called me every name in the book, and I didn't see that comment. I didn't even see it. What I did see was her commenting on another video, like, never mind, you're an artist. Now that I've seen more of your videos, I was wrong to comment that. And I was like, wait, wrong to comment what? She was like, you're actually really good at what you do. I was like, oh, thank you. But what did you say initially? She did not like the grunk filter, bro. I think that was all it is. She just had a visceral reaction to the grunk filter. Anyway, I'm yapping, bro. Let me catch up with you guys, man. You want like million? Now, anytime I hear that sound, I think it's Josh, bro. Is that Josh? Is that Josh's walk-on? He thought you meant 6'9" of man meat. Oh God, I hope not. Not the man meat. He got intimidated by the imitation machine. Yeah. I mean, usually I'll click on someone's profile. I'll be like, okay, let's judge if this guy is if he's not, you know. You can usually tell. You click on somebody's profile who leaves a shitty comment, and if you see them, they're like smiling with their girlfriend, or they got like a dog, you're like, okay, this guy might be going through something. If you see somebody who's like, you know, they have soulless eyes, they look like Jaws eyes, you know what I mean? Because I need to work on not reacting to people, because there's people out there who have nothing to lose. You know what I mean? So that's why it's better to just ignore people like that, because you never know. You talk to the wrong one, you say a snarky comment, bro, it could be your last thing you ever do. Especially in these crazy times, man. Like, you know, you never know. You never know. What up, Doodle Bob? That's why I try to mostly put good vibes out there and just ignore negative vibes.
You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you.
Well,
give me $200.
$500. Perfect filter for this, right? You just can tell, bro. Like I'll click on someone's profile and you could just read their energy. If it's like a dark, soulless, serial killer looking motherfucker, I'm just like, all right, I'm going to ignore that. Let's get caught up, bro. I'm sorry, Twitch. I'm lagging behind on Twitch. Is Too Slimy the next Michael Jackson? Too Slimy. I don't know, man. Maybe. Pick up to Tom. He won like millions and got hotels for free when he went. I don't know how he got money and everything, but he posts seems legit. I believe it, bro. If you spend enough in Vegas, they hook you up, I'm sure. Like even my mom, when I was younger, we would go to a hotel and like she would spend money there and they would offer her free rooms. Like she wouldn't spend too much, but she would spend, you know, a couple hundred here and there, and they would like reward her. So I can only imagine if you're spending millions at a casino, they're gonna fucking comp your shit. But then again, you never know. Vegas has gotten different lately. Like they're charged up the wazoo for everything. I'm a process guy more than results, so I chase the process of winning more than the winning. It's never-ending chase there, right? It's like Sisyphus. You gotta just enjoy pushing the boulder. I don't know who your guys' favorite bald New Jersey man who channels aliens. Mine is Bashar, and he always talks about just like savoring every human experience regardless of what it is. The process, just doing, you know, focusing on the journey instead of the destination, essentially. So that's what we're doing, just trying to savor everything. I got a really cool life, bro, and I gotta just continue to just be grateful and not let the world impact my mood or my vibes. About the journey, Ruben, right? I think it's Ruben, dude. You gotta know who you're dealing with, yeah, for sure. Savor everything. It could be your last hour, right? You just never know, bro. Any moment could be your last, right? Seize the day. Carpe your diem. Always carpe your diem. It's a perspective. People get hurt, and some can only see through their pain. It's true. Their realistic perspective is real, but them carrying their own storm clouds too is real. Yes. I gifted subs and forgot to sub myself. What a blunder. Oh, fuck. I hope you didn't miss any of the good conversation we were having, dog. So far, this has been a great yap session. Usually every stream will start with an hour yap session of just my face on the screen. If this is your first introduction to the stream, this is a very weird version of what we do here. We don't typically have a visual cacophony on the screen inundating you with a brain rot status or like mental fatigue. But like normally it's much more, we start, we talk for about an hour to 2 hours, and then we'll play a game. And but since I've been putting on my pirate hat lately, we're doing some more piracy, pirata. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna be out here and I'm gonna be doing the brain rot. So I digress. Why does this guy who makes funny reels have deep as fuck streams? Thank you, Tom. I don't know, man. Because I contain multitudes, bro. This is melting my mind. That's good, bro. That's the point. We're trying to make you susceptible to reprogramming, to elevate your vibration.
Do what you do, because a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
I don't want to come across as preachy ever, but yeah, man, I saw Eric Play Too Much post a video today talking about how like people will expect what they know from you is like to be the only thing that you are. Like, so he makes comedy videos. He posts a cooking video. People are like, what is this? Why aren't you supposed to just be a funny, silly guy? Why are you talking about deep things? You know what I mean? So but yeah, like that's why we have multiple niches. I think it makes your growth a little bit slower in terms of the lives, just like your number of followers and stuff. It's more of a slow growth because you're getting real tapped in people of the same ilk. You know what I mean? Whereas some people will just make one joke over and over again, they'll blow up, but then they try to post anything other than that joke, and it just doesn't get pushed out because people only know them for that one thing. You know what I mean? So that's like, some people think I only do one thing. They're like, oh, it's the overpronouncer guy. Oh, it's the European travel vlogger. Oh, it's the Italian. Oh, it's the fucking guy who makes singing music videos. Like, because we do a lot of different stuff, bro. It's music, sports, gaming, culture, travel, philosophy. Name a niche and I'm probably going to put my toe into it. You know what? I'm going to dip my toe into it. Big ups Timothy Chalamet and that one Safdie brother. Is that Josh? I'd like to work with the Safdie brothers. They seem like they make good stuff. I don't know if I've ever seen any of their movies though. I never saw what was that one with Adam Sandler, speaking of gambling?
Dip a toe.
Dip a toe,
Who said
baby.
that? Ain't nobody got to know. Just dip a toe.
Just dip a little toe, baby. Knicks or Spurs? May the best man win, bro. Truly, may the best man win. Sal wants the Knicks, obviously. Which character? Grunk wants the Spurs. Okay, you know, like I said, I contain multitudes, baby. You think the Knicks can catch up? Absolutely, bro. They were down 30-something. 8-point game. It's 2 threes. Pick 3 threes. Make 3 threes in a row. Get 3 stops in a row. Boom. You're winning the game. So, absolutely. You're good, Luth. All right, I'm back. I was about to say, dude's talking shit to a literal giant. Oh, man, I'm far behind on my Twitch. It's more laughing with you than at you. Of course. You may just be filthy American, but I don't feel like you come off disrespectful to the British people for doing an accent. It's not like you're, yeah, like, I I try not to be disrespectful to anybody, bro. But like we were saying earlier, like people's perception of the world is different than your own. So like Coach was saying, people might be carrying hurt with them. Or God knows, that British guy could have experienced some sort of, could have been victim of a violent crime to an American. Or who knows, bro? You never know what people are going through. I don't try to be malicious, though. Like, that's why I have that Abraham Lincoln quote with malice toward none, charity for all. Because it's like, I don't try to be malicious. People will take things as malicious. Somebody thought my New York Knicks fan video was malicious. He got all in a hip and tiff. I ended up having to block him. What was another recent one? The European one about them experiencing the heat and coming to America and going to Buc-ee's. Somebody's like, man, your videos are just full of hatred. I'm like, bro, what? Like, I don't. All right. I genuinely, if you know me and you come into these lives and you know me or you know me in real life, Coach, I don't have hatred in my heart, bro. I genuinely do not. The thing is, though, that's unfortunate is the algorithm rewards division. It does. Getting people to talk in your comments and argue in your comments, it's going to get you more views, which then in turn pays more, so it literally does monetize. Like the monetization on these platforms rewards you for being divisive. So I try to post, 3-to-1 positive to negative, but like I said, people's perceptions are their perceptions. Excuse me, I'm burping. They ended early. I watch people running red lights daily. People don't care about their own lives. Yeah, it's true. Like I was saying earlier, dude, I'm so far behind on your chat. I'm sorry, y'all. But like, yeah, you never know. Any person, there's a lot of people who don't care about their lives. They don't have any, like their mortality means nothing to them, bro. Like, I saw a video about a woman. Her son was trying to sell some stuff on the Facebook Marketplace, and it just didn't go well. And she made a snarky comment, and the dude killed her, bro. Also on the Bolshevik Revolution, man, I need to read up on history. I mean, I know it wasn't the Russian Revolution pretty bloody. I don't know. The power seemed to get consolidated, and it turned Stalin into a bit of a what's it called? Dictator type, right? I don't know. Maybe that's just propaganda that we were taught in our country. From what I heard, he was one of the more brutal dictators, but I keep an open mind, man. I think nations in general are prone to taking advantage of people, the collective. Most nations are going to do bad nation stuff. And I think people are waking up to that, and hopefully we can enter a new era where that's not the case. You guys see Donald Trump is meeting with pale, tall, blonde aliens? Did you guys see that shit? That's what my Twitter feed was full of. Maybe that's just because I like alien stuff, and I like to think that disclosure is going to be a thing that happens. Go see Disclosure Day. Apparently it's awful or it's great. I don't know. I'm definitely I want to see it though. Cadillac is P1 and 2. Let's go Cadillac. Cadillac Coupe de Ville. The brain rot is bait of sorts. Yeah, we're fishing for good people, bro. Thank you for the follow, John. I appreciate the multiple forms of media in front of our eyes so we keep our attention on the stream. Yeah, something like that, Groupie Slayer. It's a little bit of a bait to get people in here for sure. Can't put us in a box. We're complicated, multifaceted, layered beings. Indeed, multifaceted with multiple layers like an ogre. And we're comfortable expressing it all. Yes, and we set boundaries. In all seriousness, I hope Tim's doing well, bro. I know that we haven't seen Tim since I fucking set that boundary. That's big up boundaries. I digress. I hope he's doing well. Big ups to Luth. Big ups to Baycat. Let's shout out the loyalty list. The reason I said Tim is because I just saw his name. I pulled up the loyalty list, and it was the first name that jumped out to me. So here on our stream, Streamlabs likes to rank people based on the most loyal. So this is who Streamlabs thinks are the most loyal individuals on Twitch and YouTube. Let's go ahead and shout them out. I like to shout people out and recognize our Goombas and Gabagools. Big ups to Chase Burger, the Alaskan Thunder Funk. We got Caustic at number 2, Chicago's finest. Crazy Creamy holding it down in Ohio. We got Coach out here in SoCal. Shouts to your boy Frank. I'm pretty sure he's in Canada. I forget which part specifically. Is it Toronto? And then there's Tim. Big ups to Tim. Excuse me. Big ups to Wispy Wren, Larry Rothstein. Wispy Wren, I think Minnesota, right? Tim in California as well. Big ups to Larry in North Carolina. Bay Cat, I think he's from the Bay. I don't remember where exactly. Where you at, Bay Cat? Are you in California still? Or isn't it like Colorado or some shit? Big ups to Judge Pan. I think he's in Missouri. Sasquatch Skips, he's the Liverpudlian correspondent. That's the homie over in Liverpool, okay? That's the first British, the #1 British in our community. And then after that, we got King Omega. That's Omega Nova. He's rebranded recently. Then we got Felly Beans down in Texas. Where is Omega Nova, actually? I don't even remember. Go Spurs indeed, Irish. Big ups to Jackboy Perk. I think he's in Connecticut. Rye Gavin, also in Connecticut, if I'm not mistaken. We got 2 Connecticut correspondents. We got Mike Fig. I think he's in Texas as well. Neo Steel Zerg jumped to the front page. That's a recent development. Big ups to Zerg, bro. Did they change their name as well? Big ups to Just Cheeks, Korean Gamer. Big ups to Zombie. Big ups to Paul Buscemi. Mr. West from Insta, that's the Irish correspondent. We got Playboy Can't Be Fucked With. That's the homie who needs to work on his spacing. But he's a great person who we enjoy. He's kind. And he's a loyal motherfucker. I appreciate you, Playboy. You see how I did the little compliment sandwich? I need to be nicer to Playboy, bro. I love Playboy. Big ups to Argon No J. That's the IRL homie. I think he's down in Florida. Big ups to Vanished. Mass Aquatics. That's Josh. He recently joined us from the Facebook community. Big ups to Jetby. Apparently his life is falling apart and it's in shambles, but we're here for him and I hope he's doing well. Big ups to Chaos Incarnate, a recent addition to the front 2 pages. Chaos is a legend. Great vibes. Big ups to Officer Larva. The Ginger Duck. Shouts to Mobius and Modius. Big ups to Mordicus 2, longtime Gabagool. Shouts to Dirty Dingo 2. J-Bone 2, that's the Japanese correspondent. Big ups to Buttered Nut. All right, that was page 2. I think we're just gonna do, no, let's do page 3 too. Panax Jr., Code Red Corey, Oda Dread, Gord Lord Jack, Big Dog, that's Brian McCabe, Frisky Grandma, Centurion, we got Flask M1, Shakusky, DP the Great, CFD 442B.
And what does he do?
Brain Damage Rat. Oh, whoa. We got our TikTok taken down. Repeated community guidelines violations. Frauds and scams. I got to appeal that one, right? Frauds and scams? Is it because we joked about fraud and scams earlier? I mean, we know what it probably is, right? I mean, we can tell what it probably is. Don't let me let that stop me from shouting out the last people on page 3. We got Brain Damage Rat, Pink Sinatra, Bubba Day 1976, Jose 9H, Taggers, Tankster Brava, and Drip Magoo. Big ups to Drip Magoo. All right. Well, there goes our TikTok live access. Instagram is the last bastion where you can watch the game. So there's that. There's nobody on Instagram either. All right. Well, the brain rot came back to bite us in the butt, but it is what it is. Like I said, you can't let the world impact your mood. I'm still in a good mood. All right. Brother Davey got versatility. Right, Baycat? All right, let's get caught up. All right. Let's just be myself now. Get off of the Sal. TikTok's been fucking with me lately. Do you know they said my Dirt Man song that I reposted was unoriginal? What a slap in the face. All right. It's all love, though. Let's go ahead and see how long my ban is for, bro. Three days, bro. Frauds and scams is crazy. You can submit an appeal. Notice it's unclear, not sure why I got the restriction. I am not sure what is fraudulent or a scam. What about my live is considered or a scam? This feels like an erroneous ban. Boom. Submit. That's all I'm going to say. Not sure what about my live is fraudulent or a scam. This feels like an erroneous ban. I didn't even mean to make it rhyme, but it did. Because I'm a poet. And I didn't even have an inkling in regards to that. You know what I mean? I'm a poet and I had no clue. I'm a poet, and I didn't even think that that was the case. Big ups to Tom. You guys just got to lean in heavy to the YouTube and the Instagram today. If you want to see the... At this point, why do I even have the game up, bro? Instagram, there's one guy. There's Shane Booby. I'm pirating to one person, cuz. You like the racing? Find an IMSA event near you. Okay. British in the Southeast U.S. heat be like, right? We're all going to be a villain in someone's story. And when you're in the public, the whole thing points people toward what triggers them. It's true because that gets people to watch. The algorithm rewards it. You need people who don't like you. They watch the videos even more than the people who do. They keep it on repeat while they write comments. He's been in here a lot less, I noticed. Who are we talking about? Tim or are we talking about Jack Boy? It's both of them. Lou, thank you for the sub, dog. I appreciate you for finally subbing up and becoming a gabagool. You just went from Goomba to gabagool. Let's go ahead and just show you what that means, what that looks like, because now the game doesn't even matter. It's halftime anyway. Here's what you just did today, bro. Let's all celebrate the ascension of the homie Luth, okay? You started out as a goob because that's basically what most people start out. Actually, no, you started out as a goober because you had good vibes. Goobs are more people who kind of don't have the best vibe, right? Started out as a goobling. Sorry, I don't even know the levels anymore. I'm so bad at this divide and conquer shit. Goobling. You started there, and then when you came to Twitch, immediately became a Goomba. That means you're in the family. That means you go from associate, which is the first 3 levels, all the way up to familia. Then you start gifting subs, and you get yourself a sub. Gabagool.
We're better than you, and we know it.
You become a gabagool. The minute you start gifting subs, pay to win type shit, you go all the way from down here, all the way up here, bro. It's a tremendous ascension. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I think we can all give a round of applause to Luth. I'm close to Toronto. Okay, I knew it. I knew Frank was our Canadian correspondent. I checked on Tim. He seems like he's good. I'm sure he'll be back. Yeah, he's good, bro. I'm not trying to, cause I remember he came in one time talking about, he's not going to let other people stop him from being who he is, which is a great sentiment, bro. I think I just wasn't in a great mood. You know what I mean? The same way in which, give him a round of applause, folks. He deserves it. The same way in which, sometimes my content will hit people who aren't in the best mood and then they have an adverse reaction. Maybe it was the same situation, bro. Sub goal is so close. It is, man. We're really teetering on the brink of an expansion here. Both Connecticut, but go Knicks for sure. For sure. You're in that tri-state area. I'm trying to relocate and be our primary Hawaiian correspondent. Coach, let me know. And you can scout out some real estate for me. I want a place in Hawaii too, bro. Fuck it. I'll be the Howley ruining the island. I always joke that I love Hawaii so much that I don't ever really go to it because it's so awesome. I just don't want to be a Howley, but Hawaii's awesome. I haven't seen Paul Buscemi in a minute. I know he's been traveling for work, bro. Jet, yes, prayers to Jet, bro. Shout out to all the OGs. Yes, all the OGs. You're an OG too. I just want the Knicks to win so New York City doesn't get nukes. Bro, New York City is going to go crazy. They've been literally acting ridiculous. They've been acting ridiculous. Can we all agree on that? Jumping people, throwing an egg at Wemby, just completely classless, But I'm from LA, so our fans do the same shit when, we start winning. Dodgers win. Let's flip a car. Let's light shit on fire. So it is what it is. Lord Mordecus. Yes, sir. Mordecus. Haven't seen him in a minute either. Honestly, NYC is going down regardless of the outcome. I mean, we'll see, bro. Shout out to all my Jet addicts. Yes, sir. Big ups to Jet. I love how it slows time down. If I get 3 thumbs, I'll hit the sub goal. Does that count as a thumb? I'm fully bricked up. No, okay, sorry. That's not funny. Yeah. You don't need to break the sub goal, though. I appreciate you, man, because it's kind of like the Sisyphus thing again. We're going to bring that back up again. I will just make it another number. I need to really have better things to do when I reach my goals. I feel like it's like an empty goal for y'all, but I do appreciate it, man. Like I said, Twitch is my favorite hobby out of all the things that I do. I love coming on the live and talking to you guys. I think I spotted them in here the other day. Yeah, Frisky Grandma be popping in. Yeah, fraud, Chase. They got me for fraud and scams. Was it because we talked about Kalshi? Was it because I had joked about my Patreon? You can't even mention Patreon, bro. Is that Sydney Sweeney? Been watching Euphoria season 2 recently. God, that show is ridiculous. Such a tonal shift between 2 and 3. I ended up watching 3. That show is fucked, bro. It's like a fucking car wreck. I can't look away. I'm with my girl and we're just like eating popcorn and shit. Metaphorical popcorn. The irony of not being allowed to converse about frauds and scams. Right? Like we were joking about doing a scam. Remember that? I joked about an OF. That's literally probably what they flagged because I even mentioned it. It was a joke. That you just reminded me that's probably what it was, huh, coach? It was me making a joke saying I'm going to do an OF. And when you guys click on it, it's going to be my characters just fully clothed smiling. They literally took that and used that as an example to ban me for 3 days. Speaking of next week's streams, though, we'll see how it goes, but I may not be here again. And I feel bad. I feel like it's not like I'm trying to deliberately leave them wanting more. You know, because there is a point where you can oversaturate. Although in the social media age, I don't even think that's true. You really can't oversaturate in the social media age. Because eventually, if we continue to grow and like our YouTube pops off, there's going to be people going back wanting to watch lives from years ago. You know what I mean? And they're on there. You can go back and watch lives from 2022 or some shit. But my point being, I have jury duty. I have a very ADHD way of discussing things. What up? Here we go, Joe. So I might not be here depending on how that goes. If I get picked, they're always like, oh, just go say you're racist. I'm like, I can't do that in good consciousness. I think what I'm going to try to do here is if they ask me, can you be fair and impartial? My mom told me a story about this one. She was like, she was in the jury deliberate, or like when they're picking people and they asked this lady, like, can you be fair and impartial? And she was like, I think so. So I think that's the move, bro. I'm going to be like, I think so. Yeah, no, yeah, I can. No, yeah, I can. And then maybe that'll get me out of it. Although maybe I should go and just try and be the best juror possible. Because I would want good jurors if I was ever in a case. You know what I mean? Like, I would want people taking it seriously. If I want to be the change I want to see in the world, maybe I should actually just go and do my civic duty. We'll see. Maybe you're going to get some nice jury duty sketches. But yeah, anyway, I got jury duty. And apparently I'm fraudulent, so the irony is palpable. That's why you need a controller on screen. No, Rye. We didn't get in trouble for that because I've gone live multiple times with the game. That wasn't what it was, bro. It was because we discussed jokingly doing a scam. Like, clearly joking, but they use that as enough evidence, bro. I got that flow. I do, bro. I got flow. I'm a poet and I didn't even have a clue. Upside down funnel. Yes. Upside down funnel. Uncle Vito is live. I am. We got taken off of TikTok, Richard, for frauds and scams. I'm a fraud and a scammer. If I hit the sub goal, what do I get? I'll definitely follow you back on here and on one platform of your choice that is TikTok. Maybe Instagram. Maybe. Instagram too. It just depends. Every time someone follows, you just need to send them a video explaining that, like a PSA. I know, right? Is that even possible? Luth has ascended. I'm telling you. I'm pissed off all the time. Well, you need to work on that, Flask. Knicks don't deserve it. I know their fans really have been doing everything possible to jinx them. You know, beating up people is usually bad karma on a team. They beat a guy bloody, and then what happened? The Knicks got the biggest comeback in history. So it'd be funny if they really did blow this. It would be the equivalent of the Spurs. Like, nobody will talk about the Spurs having the biggest.
Daddy, chill.
Okay. What the hell even is that? People won't talk about the 29-point comeback. They'll talk about the Knicks blowing a 3-1 lead. And if you know the Knicks, their history, part of me feels like there's a cigarette smoking dude in the CIA who's like, the Knicks will never win a championship until I die. You know, just like the Buffalo Bills. All right, it's time for an ad break. I forgot that we run ad breaks every 30 minutes. We'll be back in 3 minutes. And you don't even have to watch it if you're subscribed. You're not my dad. Thanks for the sub. What up, Rotary boy? I'm traveling for work right now. I'm watching you and Le Mans. Is it Le Mans? We got this. Hopefully, Gojo. Like I said, may the best man win, bro. I have no dog in the fight. I would love to see the Spurs win. One of my best friends I would love to see the Knicks win. Look at the Freudian slip. See the Freudian slip? I would love to see both teams win. One of my best friends is a Knicks fan, dude. I would love to see them win. They haven't won since 73. That's a tortured fan base. All I'm saying is throwing eggs at Victor Wembanyama and beating up people isn't necessarily, karmically speaking, like the best course of action if you're trying not to jinx your team. You know what I mean? I believe in jinxes and shit. I'm not superstitious. I'm just a little superstitious. You know what I mean? Moons and goochers and all that shit. I've seen Davey throw eggs. No, I haven't. No, I've never done that. Sports fans have been out of control for a good while, though. It's reached a fever pitch, though. Yeah, it's kind of a bad situation with that. Like, what are we doing, bro? This is a child's game. Why are you acting childish? But maybe that's what it is. You start playing. Maybe it's the same thing, coach, that causes me to come out of my character and act like a petulant child, to use petulant for the second time on this stream. The same thing that causes me to do that when we play 2K and I act like a kid, because when I first started playing 2K, I was a little kid. Maybe that's why sports fans act that way, because they started watching sports as children, so they start acting like stupid kids, but I don't know. Did we hit the goal? Did you do the goal? No, you didn't. Okay, good. I was at the Lakers championship event in 2010 in the Coliseum. People were jerks then too, saying and doing the most insane things. Yeah. Does the GG sign in the background stand for Gabagool? Goliath Gang, Gabagool. That's basically, yeah, Gabagool, Goomba, Goliath Gang, Goomba, Goliath Gang, Goober. GG. Japan trip at 100 subs. I would go to Japan, bro, if you guys funded that shit. Oh shit, maybe the Kalshi too. Yeah, remember I talked about Kalshi? There's something, anything we talked about, TikTok used that as a reason to take us down today. Because, you know why though? It's because the lives were getting emotion. A lot of lurkers, mostly people just watching the game, like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? But like, anytime we do that, we get at least 3 times as many people as we normally do. So yeah, it was because I made that joke about the OF, bro. I'm telling you. You have to make a real OF so they can say it's not a fraud. Just pictures of like Vito, just like.
Sin City was a maybe. Angels like you.
You know what I mean? Like just have every character. That would be funny. Maybe we should do that, bro. Just say you don't want to be there. What could go wrong? Yeah, maybe I should do that. Honestly, I've done jury duty 6 times. I get an unusual amount of times. It's an enjoyable time for me. Yeah, like I have a phone. You know what I mean? I have a tablet. Like any like sitting isn't that hard to do anymore. You're able to really just dissociate and go online. So yeah, I'll be all right. I sent that controller message when you first got taken down. No, I figured, bro. I'm like 15 minutes behind on my chat right now. I'm getting caught up though. I'm almost there. I'm getting caught up. I'll just say I've seen a victim of police brutality and they usually show me the door. Okay, there you go. That's a good one. Low key, I was victim of police, not brutality, I guess, but like police negligence. I've had bad run-ins with the cops. Opinion on the new Sublime album. I think it was a banger. Yes, I like it, bro. Several songs on there that I'm like, that's going on my playlist. Looking, what's the one about the hooker? Figueroa. Let's listen to that shit, especially now that we're banned. Let's put the game back on. Let's listen to that. That new Sublime album. I like it, bro. And Jacob sounds amazing. We do need to do more. We need to do another cover, I think. Date added. Or by date added. There it is. Catchy as hell, dude. Like a lot of good songs. Sin City was a labia. Angels like you. Like, tell me this song isn't.
Walking in a straight line, might go make a girl insane, 'cause she's crazy for you again. Pick her up off the 710. Whoa, walking in a straight line.
This shit goes hard, bro.
Make your girl get bored, 'cause she's crazy
Luckiest man in America, that comeback was Josh Hart. I know, right? That layup, nobody remembers that.
She's on the boulevard, 9 a.m. and she only getting started. But
If they heard me say that I like the Knicks, what?
Making 1,500 every day.
Cardinals? Why are we talking about the Cardinals? Who the fuck are the Cardinals?
Wanna take her home for your family to meet. Take her back home to meet
Oh.
your dad and mom.
Football
Tell me
Cardinals.
truly, baby, do you wanna quit your job? Oh yes.
What up, Alan?
Do you wanna quit your job? Take you on a trip, take you to the Bahamas. Oh no, now she's really about the shits. I'm crawling.
Yeah, Wizard is good too, bro. Oh yeah, the title track is probably my favorite. Have a good one, Frankie. Wait, why are people boycotting? What are y'all talking about boycotts? Who's boycotting? Walking in a straight line. Knicks boycotts? I'm really behind, Alan. My bad. It isn't like a boycott, but hundreds of people are gathered around in mid-Manhattan. Oh, the watch parties. Why are we calling it a boycott? Somebody else called it a boycott, too. Big ups to Alan. Big ups to Tom. Shouts to the YouTube folks. We're caught up now in the chat. My bad. People are doing dumb shit. Of course they are. 6-point game. God, I really want to show the game on Twitch, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Chase, what do you think about this album? Do you like Sublime? What up, B? What do y'all think about it? If you guys listen to the album, I like it a lot, bro. There's several good songs. This one got stuck in my head. Just that chorus, bro. Uh-oh, walking in a straight line. Shit got in my head, bro. Oh yeah, like I couldn't even listen to Sublime with Rome, bro. It just wasn't the same. Nothing against Rome, like he did his best, but this dude sounds just like Bradley. I love it, Alan. I agree. He picks her up off the 710. Whoa, walking in a straight line. Might go and make your girl get bored 'cause she's crazy. Oh yeah. A 50-50 boycott because it's either if they lose, city's gone, and if they win, we celebrate. Huh. Are you at New York, Frank? Oh, okay. Okay, Frankie's from New York, yeah. I thought somebody else called it a boycott as well. Yeah, I have a feeling this shit's going 7. Lou, thank you for the subs, bro. No way. Another, bro, thank you. You don't have to do all that, but I do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I think they're calling them boycotts because technically they aren't allowed. I think they stop allowing public. Oh, that's why they're, okay. So literally they're doing it because legally they're not allowed to get together like that, but saying it's a boycott, that makes sense. Oh, I owe you my life. Luth, you're a legend, bro. Let's see if my band got held up, bro. TikTok's been on my dick the last couple of days. They said I'm unoriginal and shit. Fuck them. There's no voice on my telephone. I was all alone. Oh, the tempo change on this shit goes hard. Your appeal was approved and restored your live access. I owe you my life. You used to go radio, my radio. It's almost like you know. It's so truly, truly true. I appreciate you, bro. Do you know I owe you my life?
Do you know I owe you my life?
My only one, my lullaby, and a loaded gun. I'm alive.
Do you know I owe you my life? Until the sun blows up in the sky.
Sky,
I owe you my life. It's so good now, hard to believe. Is this
how it's supposed to be.
should have been?
Can I capture my entire Streamlabs output on here?
I don't know what people say. Said we would explode in the sky someday. That's so very far away. So right now we're okay. But it only goes to the sun explodes. And I hope you know I'll always owe you my life. Owe you my life. Do you know I owe you my life?
I appreciate you, Luth, for sure. Yeah, DM me on there, bro. You're a legend, dog. I'm trying to figure out how to link my Streamlabs output to TikTok. I know that's something you can do. Have a good one, bro. I appreciate you.
Until the sun blows up in the sky.
How to project Streamlabs onto TikTok.
Check out Mr. Good Feeling over here, dog. Turn that shit up.
Live studio.
He had a good feeling
Check it,
when
you
he
turn.
shot
Start
the
Streamlabs
man
virtual
down.
camera.
He's the one the television's talking about. You could
Settings, select
hear
virtual
the
camera.
words coming out of his mouth. I got a good feeling, yeah. My unk drums like 44, and you know he's built like a warrior. If you blink twice when he's at your spot, he'll be straight in your watch at the donut shop. 40 dog come around, batten down the hatch, cause it's high time. Rat-tat-tat-tat, shit's coming up strong, so it's no surprise.
See what that looks
We're
like.
dropping the baseline, so it must be sublime.
I think this is possible. Let me see if this works. Hold on.
Finally found the guy, gonna learn the
Of
reason
course.
why. Cause I know that he really got a good feeling when he shot the man down. Now he's smiling in a metal bus.
Murger.
And down south, you could barely hear the words coming out.
Streamlabs
of his
virtual
mouth.
desktop.
I got a good feeling, oh yeah. That's a fact. Good feeling.
Doesn't work.
Want that good feeling. Oh, good feeling. I got a good feeling.
Try video capture device.
So good defensively. Shamit is going to come in.
You know one of the things that the more we watch this league put at is guarding Josh Hart right now is that the Spurs don't have more of a small ball line
Good
that they practiced at
feeling. I want it now. The one the television's always talking about. Just listen to the words.
It don't let me.
Out of my mouth.
Interesting.
Good feeling, oh yeah, that's a fact. Good feeling. I got a good feeling.
Oh well.
Everyone
Maybe we can just say fuck TikTok today then.
got that good feeling.
Or I could end the live and start it over again.
Good
What do y'all think about that?
oh yeah, that's a fact.
Is it worth it to bring TikTok in here? 'Cause like, if it goes well, it could bring anyone close to like even 1,000. We've had 1,000 people when we pirate sports. So I'm just trying to decide whether or not we should.
Fire fucking shit you can possibly create.
Trying to decide here. Okay. Figure it out. Let me try one more thing here. I'm gonna try something a little bit different. Try to figure it out for me and you and us. You know I got the stuff. Let's try it again. This might be the new wave here. Let's see. I'm in the land of the lost. I seem to have forgotten the cost. I'm the boss. Bitch, I'm the boss. Bitch, I'm the boss. Chingar Azul. Chingar Azul. I'm not a blood. I pull the rug. Ooh. It goes Chingar Azul. Chingar Azul. I'm not a blood, but I got love for you. Chingar Azul is an inside joke between myself and my cousin Richard. Because one summer, one of our vocal stems was Chingar. But his mom is Mexican and speaks Spanish. So one time he came in the room, he was like, Chingar Azul. So I changed that to Chingar Azul. Fuck blue. But it's not for a gang reason. Got nothing to do with gang. We've already added this device. Settings will be synced across all sources using this device. I didn't add this device. You're a liar, TikTok. TikTok just be doing shit. TikTok doesn't want you. It says you already added this device. Bitch, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. You're a liar. You're a liar and a thief. Might have to restart the live, but that's all right. I'm manifesting courtside seats for next year's NBA Finals. Coach, I love that. I appreciate you. I can't wait for us to go to that. Same with the Super Bowl and the Olympics. We're gonna be at the Olympics doing Olympic shit. I wish I would have brought you to this thing yesterday if you were free. I know you said you were busy, but we gotta go. You gotta come to some of these events with me, Coach. It was a lot of fun. There's some cool people. One of the guys I met, you guys ever seen those videos of the guy? He's like, he had a problem. And then he goes and tells a story for like 5 minutes. You know that guy? I saw him. I fist bumped him. I was like, bro, I love your work. Several cool people there, bro. Jared McCain stole my seat. Big ups Jared McCain. It's like, yeah, dude. I'm out here rubbing shoulders with cool people, and it's only going to get more lit. Hey, what happened? Where's my camera? Accidentally deleted my camera. The easiest answer might just be to restart the live, bro. I think we're going to do that. We're going to do the 1, 2, 3 off ramp here. And we're just going to restart the live, bro. I hate to do that to y'all. But I actually don't. I actually don't hate to do it. You never know what could happen, bro. You never know what could happen. You never know whose screen you may come across. You know what I mean? You got to put yourself in front of as many people as possible. Brain rot and chill.
Purchase your tracks today.
Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Bro, I've been watching King of the Hill. Such a good show, bro. I started it from season 1. That's just a great show. It's well written as hell. All right, Instagram. I'm not going to even restart the live. I'm not going to restart my computer. I'm not going to restart my computer. I'm just going to. Maybe I should actually. Should I restart my computer? No, I'm not. And hopefully it doesn't cause lag. We'll see. Actually, why would I even speak that into existence like that? Yeah, the new seasons are great too. All right, y'all. Chingar Azul. The DTG stream. And then maybe we'll play some FIFA after. We'll see. Yeah, it's just one of those ones. It's like a comfort show, bro. All right, we'll be right back. Let's just say the outro so that people in the future know that this was a standalone stream. David the Goliath stream is brought to you by kindness. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be the change you want to see in the world. Shine your light, shine it bright, never let anybody dim your light. Goliath game, we are connected to the divine and all universal knowledge flows through us. We trust our intuition to see beyond the physical realm. We speak our truth with clarity and the world listens. We give and receive love effortlessly. Our heart is pure and open. We are powerful, confident, and our will shapes our reality. We're creative, passionate, and in flow with the universe. We're safe, grounded, and secure in our place in the universe. And we'll leave it a better place than we found it, and that's a promise. We're gonna go ahead, end the live at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mark, and come right back and start it up again just so we get TikTok back in the fold. And Instagram. We also lost Instagram when we started listening to stream to Sublime. So appreciate y'all who are in the Twitch. You're the best people. You don't have to leave. You just keep your shit up. We're gonna restart it in a couple seconds. I might actually restart my computer just to be safe. Because they say it's good to, it like clears out the cache or whatever. So we'll do that.
I'm proud of you too, Dad.
I just watched that episode, bro. That's the one where he's going to the party with Joseph's, with like the boy-girl party, and he's making out with Luann's like fake head for her beauty class. And then Hank saws it in half. Yeah, it's a great episode. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go get a drink, a bev. You guys want anything when I come back? I'm gonna just do a little quick restart. Brain rot and chill. That'll be the name of the second stream. Y'all ready? If you're not, that's cool too. We will do a prediction too when we get back. You guys can gamble on who's gonna win the game. Let's do that when we start. Mods, help me out with that. We'll be back shortly. We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back shortly. Alpa Store. That sounds good. You're making me hungry. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes. I have ADHD. I cannot help but fidget. Don't mean to be so explicit, but I be cursing, shit be working, shit be hurting. I'm getting old, fam. But that's the goal, fam. Fuck what you know, fam. What you want, man.
There's nothing funny about these sounds.
True. And I'll do it just for you. I want an infinity swimming pool. Itches when I poo. I probably should wipe. I never had. I say crazy shit to make you laugh. Coming back from that is a haphazard, hazardous passage of Sagittarius. Age of Aquarius. Big ups to Darius. All right, we'll be right back. Seriously, genuinely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never let it crust. There's some people that I trust. Don't be in a rush. Uh-oh, Brunson. Oh, no. The inward twist on his foot. Oh, is that a flagrant on Wemby? I'm not restarting my computer. I'm just going to restart the live immediately, bro. Fuck that. Caustic, we're doing a quick restart. We'll be right back. We're going to, because we got kicked off of TikTok for scams. We'll be back in a second. Brunson looks good, though. He's good. All right, we'll be back in a second. David the Glass Stream is brought to you by Kindness.